go. It will be the pistol round. Radix will start on CT here. The buy-up's pretty standard. Misfit's going to have the defuse kit in this case. Bulldog, also very standard, just armor across the board with the Glocks. And we're going quickly over towards a site here. K Plus going to be first in over towards Connector. And it will be Smooth, first man to challenge. Might spot him out. He does, but isn't able to land the first pick here. It's just going to be tapping away into nothing. It's just going to be, once again, retreating back off and holding out his angles, allowing Bulldog to take full control of Connector instead. So, team setups, there will be a boost coming out on towards the B site, but only 2 players over there. 1 over towards long, 2 over towards mid. And Bulldog, well, slow to act so far. Looking for that first pick, of course, very crucial. Seld might be the first man to go in this case. As so far, the challenges are few and far between. As Bulldog looking adamant to run down the time like they've done before on Nuke. Bomb could really go anywhere at this point. It's in Connector, but both players might end up committing towards the A site. Wafu is there to back him up, as is Skux. It looks like it's going to be a mid push.
Yeah, taking it slow. I think they're looking for another extension. CT's not giving it though. Smooth's got the info push, and he's spotted them in Connector. So the call probably is A stack or just play retake on B, which has been called, as you can see with Misfit. He's got a nade primed. He should throw this a short now. Or he's going to Misfit. He shouldn't. That's Brody though. Wow, he's pulled off 2 really nice shots there. So as long as Brody stays alive here and make sure they can't boost upper, which Wafu is doing, this could catch Smooth. And there you go.
Nice shot from Wafu, takes him down nicely. It's going to be a 2 versus 3 now. As Loza gets 1, B-Magic going to get 1 back. Bomb's ticking away, and now it's going to be all Wafu now. All the way back towards the CT area, and looks like they're going to set the defuse. Brody is going to be able to pick that one up. Seld gets the final kill, and that is going to be the first round on the board for Ace Esports just so far. Not going in the way of Bulldog.
Yeah, even though Brody didn't spot the upper push, they did get that round. Wafu maybe a bit too late. He should have just stayed upper or like hid as you push out on the balcony. You can go close right. That would have been the best thing for him to do, because he could have killed one then tried to drop off. As Seld was trying to find out behind, and Brody was just straight on the defuse as he had the kit from Misfit. It was a good buy from Misfit though to have that kit, as they wouldn't have won that round without. I don't think they must have spotted it on him.
Well, Nuke Dog starting things off. Will take down Smoothie, bring the first pick favor of Bulldog. So far on the pistols only. It's not going to be a force buy, instead they're just going to buy a couple upgrades and leave it at that. So actually brought it up for the boost. Going to see what you can spot over towards the short area. Nothing happening instead. It will be K Plus moving away from his field of vision. But Bulldog starting things off nicely, picking up that first pick, potentially getting a gun to their favour. Going to be the EMP that's picked up by Nuke Dog finally. So push on towards B site if they can get this bomb down at least. That'll be a brilliant round for them. Of course, they've already got the economy, so they're buying up in the next one anyway. But extra money always good in the bank so far, as it will be. Looks like a utility tossed, and B-Magic's going to be the one in to try and defend on Monster. Brody's going to have to be the one that picks him off. As well as that, there's also Misfit holding from the back side of the site there. Here comes Brody coming in, and Scott's trying back on one, and Misfit using the UMP to his advantage. USPS comes out, but he isn't able to land any kills. Instead, K-Plus will picking up, and now it's going to be a 2 versus 2 with Seld against K-Plus. Tapping away, will get him through the wall as well, and that's all Nuke Dog now with a UMP in hand. 35 seconds on the clock. Seld comes back, picks him up, turns it into a 3K.
K Plus overextending. He doesn't need to. I just think K Plus. He must have known that he was there. There or upper. He should have taken the gamble, sat back, told his team to just get a bomb on. One of them cover short. It would have made them have more money into this round, more utility. It's one of them things. He's going to look back on it now and just think, right, I shouldn't have done that, which he'll learn from, which is fine, but it can't be happening in the finals. Everything needs to go away. And Seld, just speaking of that, why? They've got the site and he's running with his knife out. That's sloppy. That's really sloppy from him.
It looks like it with Bulldog pulling their way through and through. 4 versus 2 situation. K-Plus tapping away onto the general location of Brody C. Isn't going to find the full thing, so the FAMAS will come out, and Wafu will pick up that kill right there. 4 for 1. As now it's going to be all on Misfit to try to see what you can find. Maybe an exit. He's not even going to be looking at B-Magic, because he does pick up that final kill. Once again, Radix will be playing a little bit off on this map, and Bulldog will have their first.
Great setup there after plant. That was great. Misfit, I'm not really sure why he's looking on the floor to pick up the FAMAS. I mean, most players would just drop the gun to pick it up if they know it's there, but I guess Misfits just doubted himself. God knows why, but either way, that could have been his kill. Wouldn't have won the round, but something would made B-Magic have to buy up again. Looks like they're going to be going towards some... I think they're going to go through connector down to B as they're leaving K+ outside on B. He's either lurking and just going to walk in as they come in. I'm guessing it's going to be a B push as Nuke Dog's already got connector control. And Smooya, if he does catch Nuke Dog out, then round could change. But there you go, Smooya just not. He's doubting himself. I think it's a lot to do with how finals and how they've got this rivalry of them not really getting along this LAN. Smooya screaming all the time, and I guess it's just LAN though, innit? You got to do it. You got to intimidate them. But Skooks, every time someone gets a headshot on Smooya, they type it straight away. I've noticed in the chat, but well, if it works against Smooya and he can't play his best, then keep doing it. Honestly, just keep doing it.
Well, 35 seconds on the clock. 5 players alive for both teams, in fact, as there will be Radix back a little bit. AWP out on Lazar, at least we'll see him making defend over towards the long area. And this will be the first pick going in his favour. Finds the first, picks him up, as now the utility will port on 3. Might find a second, picks up the bomb as well. Looking for even more, but Waffle and B-Magic chime back onto 2. The AWP does spot out one last player. It's going to be Nuke Dog in a 2-on-4 situation. Picks up one, Lazar gets him back. 1 versus 3. K+ now with bomb control as CTs. 10 seconds on the clock. He realises he cannot do this because Radix have set up their crossfires, and now it's going to be the 3rd round in favour of the CTs. Bulldog going to lose out one that really, should they have lost that one?
Single-handedly, Lazar won on that round, and no, they shouldn't have lost that. They had all the players on the side, they were all ready, but peeking 1 by 1, not together. It's the first kill that Lazar got, he peeked out wide, which is fair enough, he picks one off, but you should flash, you know where he is. Flash, blind him, just get onto the site, get the bomb down, and just play. I think it's the pressure. I think that's what's happening right now. They know it's anyone's map. They're not as comfortable as they are in Nuke. So, we'll see what they do now then. Skook's going to be pushing through this smoke and could be... Oh, yeah, that's fine. I think Brody, bit sloppy, wrong position. They need a force buy, and all of a sudden it's down to a 1v3. Wow. that's crazy. Lazar should be going for a save here. They know they've got armor, they know they've got guns. Yeah, that's going to be 3-2 for Radix, but I think B-Magic could go and take this gun off. I think that's what he might go to do, but Lazar's too far away now. So if B-Magic can pick up a gun, it'd make this round even better. They'll go into the next round without spending anything apart from on utility, and even if they lose the next round and it goes 4-2, they'll just come back with a 4-3. They'll have the money to win the round. So this is looking good for Bulldog. Win this next round, reset the money, and then
well, Bulldog working off what, like you said, some sloppy positioning from several players. Marisi in particular getting picked off early on in the round. And they'll bring their second and, you know, like you said, reset economy now. There's not going to be a whole lot of money on the CT side. There's, of course, the AWP that Lazar saved. But other than that, it will just be pistols, USPs, 5-7 coming out on Smooya. But that's up against the rifle buy of Bulldog. They've saved it from Mars, got AKs, got Galil. And it will just be straight up, rush down, straight on towards the site here. AWP something here. It's not going to happen. B-Magic and Scuts going to be able to pick up 3 between themselves, and that's going to be Lazar and Cell. Lazar pretty much no choice but to retreat. Hold on to the AWP. Yeah. Try not to lose himself in this next round. A lot of utility and armor to save. It probably is best to not have to spend that money in the next round. So the AWP will try and look for exits, but Bulldog, quick, efficient execution will win them the round.
Great square control by Skooks there, honestly. Really impressed me at this LAN, to be fair. He's every match he's played, he's done really well. He's, as you touched on before the game, the IGI team and how they did have a lot of potential. Taking Skooks from that and bringing him in to Bulldog is really he replaced Thomas, I think, and Thomas being an AWPer, I think it was the right move. You need another rifler in this Bulldog. And no one else could. in that team, no, you don't need anyone else if Nukedog's playing well. It's like the Smooya, really, as I touched before. And Smooya hasn't killed anyone yet.
No, you're right about this. We were talking about in the last map, maybe it was just him needing to wake up, but he hasn't shown up so far. But now, even in this map, he hasn't been able to show up, and this is going to cause a lot of problems for Radix. They can't get Smooya to start making some work here. No kills. I think that's 6 deaths on his board.
Yep.
As the AWP, the double AWP set up alongside the FAMASAs will come out, seeing if they can work this one. Misfit spraying on through. Can't find the first. Big Magic is going to be able to pick him up. Nicely done there. There's now Brody sees me left as the man to defend the site. Bulldog gets Cell as well. So that's 1 AW, or 1 for more from us. Out of play. It's still the 2 AWPs. Still in play. Brody's going to pick up 1, so at least it'll be a 2-for-1 trade out. But it is now going to be taken out very nice as Skux jumps down towards Water, picks him up. 4 versus 2 now. AWPs. They got to try to. At least Smooya will be able to get Wafu, finally getting himself a kill on the board, but finally, 2 versus 3, it is finally, as Luz is going to be spotting out. His own teammate almost took him down. They realised Nukedog is coming in from the back, and now they're going to have to watch themselves for the sandwich here, because this could very easily go south if they get taken down. 1 minute on the clock, bomb knocked down towards B site. They're still trying to defend it, and Smooya might pick up Nukedog. He will do it, and shut him down now. 2 versus 2. They're going to looks like they might try and retake the site before the bomb even goes down. The bomb's actually going very, very aggressive, and Skux could end up falling here. He's going to be able to pick up Luz, and now Smooya all the way over towards the A site. Probably not even going to try this rotation. He might just run away with it, and he might just hold into the AWP, giving it another round towards Bulldog.
Why is the bomb not down? They can't be scared of Smooya. Like, this is something which Smooya has about him. Like, people worry with him with an AWP, but he's got 2 kills, first 2 kills of the game on this round. This could be him warming up, but look at them. They know where he is. They know there's 2 of them there. He's just killed Nukedog, and then K-Plus is checking. I'm really confused here. This is Bulldog just being sloppy. Even though they are going to win the round, I feel as if they're too scared. Skux pushing with the bomb, trying to get a kill, which he did, fair enough. But he should never be that close. If anything, it should be K-Plus going for that kill. But they've won the round, but undeserved, honestly. It's one of them ones where Radix should have taken that, I think, definitely.
Well, it will be the AWP saving to the next round. Another reset coming in for the Radix side, as it will be 4-3, favouring Bulldog this time. They will take the lead, and the buyback will come through with this AK-47 P90 is coming out. And Radix, not going to be looking too hot to be them right about now. Smooya will go towards middle, seeing what he can find with the AWP aggressive play, but not much in that regard. It's going to be the B aggressive play coming out from the C side. So that's going to land 1. They're going to collect the spray onto the second. It will be K-Plus that picks him up another from the back and get 1 kill at least. Wafu getting 1. Yeah, great refrag coming in from Wafu. We'll turn it back to 2 versus 4. Bomb does go down, and now Smooya looking for exits at best, looking for an overextension. Bulldog looks like they secured this round. We can sell with the P250. This retake is looking like virtually impossible at this point.
Yeah, I think Bulldog have realised how Radix are not prepared for these B pushes. They don't have the Molotovs, they don't have flashes, and even when they do, they're still not watching it. So Brody being that close up every single round on an eco or a buy round, it's just the wrong thing to be doing. Brody, you should have Brody at barrel. He could kill them as they come out. His aim, he's just positioning himself wrong. I think the nerves against is what Smooya on the other hand, he's saved, I think, I want to say 3 rounds in a, I don't know, 3 rounds in a row, I don't even know, and it's not good enough. Smooya, get on the site, kill them. Put him on B, if they're coming B a lot, and you know they are, just pop him on there. I don't know. I think it's going to be another B execute. This is their default, actually. They molly off short, and then they normally push towards A. This is what they did against us on Overpass, and it's really confusing. You don't know if they're faking or if they're just going straight into B. They mix it up, and I think with the bomb outside, it's going to have to be a B execute, and they're wasting all of Radix's utility. They've still got a Molotov on Luzzer, as I think he's playing. Yeah, he's playing on A side, and this could slow down a bomb plant on B if he's fast enough. Brody in the same position again. Now, once again, he's in now learning that this has happened every single round in the same position?
I think it's the case of Radix in general not learning that this is going to be a B push pretty much every single round. Bulldog favouring the B site more times than not. It's going to be a 2 versus 2 situation. They'll pick up the 3 kills. And now the bomb being dropped on site. They will not be able to plant it just yet. But Radix now 2 AWPs. Luzza has the AWP angle on towards the bomb. And Smooya going to watch onto the site, see if they can't set up a crossfire. In the case of Bulldog trying to push it through, and Smooya can't even land the flick, and that's not going to help him at all. We'll get the grenade out, but it won't be able to land. It won't do any damage, and the bomb will get picked up. K+ going to get that bomb down on site. 30 seconds to go. Now the retake has to come in, and Nuke Dog's already picked up Smooya, so Luzza going to become the 1-on-2 situation. We'll get the Molotov out, seeing if he can pick up the one onto the site. But it doesn't even land. In fact, K+ is more than fine in his position. And now in a 1 versus 2 situation, it's just not going to work out for Luzza. It looks like he's just going to have no choice but to save, but to run away. And we have Bulldog there 6th, saving the AWP into round number 10.
Well, there's another AWP saved, on a positive note, but they keep saving them and they keep doing nothing with them. They're getting exit frags. So I think Radix need to look over what they're doing. They need to either push aggressively in mid, get behind them on B, because they are doing it. They have one person lurking. I think it's in connector, as you can see. This is just from memory, but this is something they need to capitalize on. If they keep letting them get all this map control and then playing on sites, Bulldog are just going to walk all over them.
Well, AWP is going to be coming out from Radix this time. Double up one more time. Honestly, it's the case that me and Snods were talking about yesterday. If you're going to have the double AWP, you've got to make sure you get the investment. And honestly, with Smooya's current positioning in this matchup, I wouldn't put the double AWP faith into him. You're going to waste some money. Luzza, meanwhile, is going to make the AWP work. Smooya's already fallen to Nuke Dog, who's going to get a nice second as well. 4 versus 3 situation. This B Magic going to go even aggressive with the P90. Might even find a little bit more. Bombs on towards the site will get planted. And now the retake has to come in from the CTs. Not the worst situation they've been in. Misfit's going to push on through. And he may end up finding something beautiful here. The flashbang comes out, and B Magic is going to get spotted out by Misfit. Now it's a 3-on-4 situation. So far, it's actually going to work to Brody C's advantage. As now a 3-on-3 situation. He can't find anything. Misfit is still looking on through. He's going to be joined by his teammate. Going to see if they can work their way on through. Luzza's already fallen with the AWP out of play. They're spamming for this smoke. They won't find anything, but finally Wafu gets Brody C. So now Misfit, last man alive, spots out the first, connects a spray onto the second, picks him up. Nicely done. It's been Nuke Dog left, but he's confident as hell, and he picked up the final kill to bring Bulldog 1 away from winning this half.
That's Brody pushing up before Misfit. They should be playing together there on the retake, but I guess that's miscommunication. It's fair enough. Maybe Misfit hasn't said anything and Brody's taking charge, but I don't know what's going on inside the game. But Radix, this is not what we saw at the start of this. Well, yesterday they were on fire. Honestly, even though they were top 3 seed, they had to battle through it. But I know what the results are like. So I don't know what's changed or what's happened, but maybe it's some players just not showing up. Maybe I'm not gonna hold it like against Smooya or anything, but Radix, they have been carried by Smooya every single game. They have, and if Smooya cannot do that, Radix, go home. Honestly, that you're not gonna win this LAN just by relying on Smooya. Celd, everyone just need to step up. Celd being IGL, he's been doing great, honestly. Throughout all these series, he's been playing amazing. Really good player. I rate him. But Misfit, he said to me before that he is an AWPer and Smooya's taken that from him, and Luzza as well being into. I don't think that the AWP's in the wrong hands if Smooya can't land his shots. Put it with Misfit and give Smooya P90. something easy to use, because he's not hitting any shots. I don't know. I'm not trying to BM Smooya here, but
No, you do have a good point. It was the same situation that we were talking about yesterday. You know, Smooya just not landing those shots. He will at best get a 5-7 onto Wafu, but Bomb's going to go down. Retake has to come in. It's a 1 versus 2 situation. D-Magic's already going aggressive, tagging him down even further. Now 80 HP on him. So 19 HP on Radix as well, but it's a 2 versus 1 situation. As soon as he pops out, they'll know where his position is. He'll pick up the first pick. If not, he'll end up dying. And Bulldog will have the half at 8-3. Spamming through the wall, can't find the shots, but he will end up getting one actually. But it's going to be K+ peeking out. We'll pick up that final kill. 8 HP will remain on him. And that will be the 8th round in favour of Bulldog.
There it is. There's the command. There's the command.
Observer Misty commending for the win.
Look at Nuke Dog's money here. And look at K pluses. They've got such good economy. And Wafu, they should have. I think they have. No. Wafu's had to buy up, and the same with B Magic. Maybe Nuke should be dropping for them. Same with K plus. I think they're just so excited going into this game that they know it's going their way right now. Smooya is probably shouting at his team, called with his paws, telling them what they're doing. I've stood behind him and he just screams at people. And this is the one thing which I've seen everyone speak to him about this LAN is why is he always like acting as if he's the best? Because looking at the scoreboard, he's not done anything this game. He hasn't won a round for them. He's single-handedly saved AWPs and not done anything with them, just wasting round time and wasting Bulldog's time. Like, they're not even going to go challenge him because there's no point. He's not confident enough.
So it will be the buybacks coming through. A quick technical pause to save the matchup here for the Radix side. So hopefully this can be a little bit of a momentum reset. This might give Radix an opportunity to start facing up against the T side and really doing some damage. So P90 once again out on B Magic, has been working that so well so far. So he's going to go for a couple of wall bangs, not going to find anything. Instead, the push pressure actually managed to tag down Luzza to a little bit lower squeeze, got the AWP one more time. And now it's just going to be the setup towards the B site. One over towards Monster, 2 players over in short water. And it will be Radix up for the defensive here. They've got 3 players on B site, so they are putting more of their players on towards this site to see if they can defend off the general bomb plant. But Bulldog, they're being smart about this. They've dropped the bomb.
Yeah.
They're not going to commit to a site immediately because they know that if it goes down, Radix, they're going to have full control of that. And as a result, they're going to have full control of the round here. Minute to go. Skuk still spamming through. Going to see what he can find as the bomb now will be on its rotation towards middle. It looks like it might end up being an A push.
Yeah, it's the right call from Bulldog. You know, they've paused. They've had time to talk over a strat to beat this. And Skuk's patiently waiting on short, ready for a push, which is the right thing to do. He's expecting something, and as you can see, all of Bulldog is still going for B execute, and it could go Radix's way, but Brody, there you go, he's stepping up. Like I said, he needs to, and oh, Smooya. I'm not trying to pick on Smooya here, but I just feel they're playing him on the wrong bomb side. I know what he's capable of. I know he's a good player. He's just. Maybe there's some internal issue in this. Maybe someone's shouting at him, or maybe he's shouting at them. But I can only imagine it'd be Smooya shouting at people. So if this doesn't change, and it isn't maybe a 10-5, well, there's one shot. But there you go. There you go. Here he is. This is the Smooya I know. Oh, now he's looking at the wrong position.
Will take him out.
Ah, man.
But at the very least, Smooya is starting to show himself some signs of life, you know? Like, he's going to be able to start.
He's getting ready.
Yep. And maybe this will be the map that he really starts to sharpen. Maybe on T side, you know, with the aggressive AWPs, maybe he might end up really taking the fight to Bulldog.
Looking good for Smooya now. He's got a mag 7. Overpass, I'm not sure about. He has to be playing down on B or connector. It looks as if he's going straight towards short on B, so this is looking. He's on the right bomb side.
Oh, no.
Ah, that's
not going to help him out at all. Misfit will get one in the exchange, but there's still going to be loads of kills pouring in for the Bulldog side. They're going to leave Seld 1 man in a 1 versus 3. Bad positioning, bad timing. And, well, just a general bit of bad luck as well for the Radix side. Will cause them to lose this one out. Bulldog looking to take their 10th. This is looking to be a very similar map to the likes of Nuke. And, you know, we said that Nuke was Bulldog's map. You said that that Overpass would end up being Bulldog's map. But I don't think we were expecting this kind of a scoreline.
I was saying a 16-12. I thought it'd be very round after round, close. The only rounds which would be a streak is if you reset the money. And then, wow, it could all change on T-side. Honestly, it could all change on T-side. Smooya, when he's aggressive with the AWP, on a map he's comfortable on. I know he's comfortable on Overpass. Yeah, I think Radix has still got a chance. As long as Smooya shows that he can land his shots. And I feel as if I'm putting this pressure on Smooya, but at the same time everyone has this whole land because it's all he's done. He's done it. Him and Luzza, and Luzza's still showing his form. Brody's stepping up, which is good. And honestly, Radix have still got a chance. They need to get these next 2 rounds for them to really have a good chance. If they win the pistol round on T-side as well, then it's anyone's game. Anyone's, but
well, Cell going to start pushing through the smoke. He's getting very, very close towards the T side. Bro, he started things off, and look at this. He's gone straight around him. He can set himself up so beautifully with this backstab so far. He's going over towards long, so we'll only find the one here on Wafu. And you can see right there, he's going to find out the information. Spray on through, burst on through, picks him up. They will have the information onto where he is, but the T side, they've already rotated over towards the B side. And Radix, they've completely misread the situation. They've got 3 players on towards the A side. There's 1 now on B who have to defend against the bomb partner, and 2 more. Brody, he's going to have to show up. He's going to start things off with the first, but Nuke Dog picks up the wall banger headshot. 2 on 4 situation now. K plus going to get this bomb down. So Radix laying something slip that they really shouldn't have done, and then Nuke Dog does that. Luzza now with the AWP, oh sorry, the scout will pick up the headshot, and as well as that, Smooya chiming in with the FAMAS will pick up 1 more, and that is going to be the 4th round over towards the Radix side here. A couple of rifles being picked up as well. Playing a decent round, but honestly, like I said, you know, probably not the best round that the Radix could have played.
Great like attempts for Bulldog. Wafu getting picked off early on his lurk could have sold that round so much better, but Cell's playing it just perfectly. He knew they jumped over him. It was called for an A. Missed call, but still, they stayed together. Retake was great. I want to see more of this from Radix. I know the CT side's pretty much over now, but T side, they need to be doing more like this. They are a strong team if they play together. And Smooya going alone in, I think Connector. Yeah, Connector. But this could go very badly for Smooya. I think it's Nuke Dog who's going to be challenging him. But Smooya's fallen back onto A. He's on 2 HP though. So Wafu is still going for the lurk on A, as he does. K plus is just spotting the B long. This could always go to an A take. They've just got full map control, and
yeah, you're right about that. That bomb could rotate over for Connector, could rotate back towards T-spawn, and that would very easily put it over towards an A take. So far, Bulldog starting off well. I haven't got the first pick, but Smooya is down to just 2 HP. He's going to have to hold back towards the A site, seeing what he can find. No AWP on the Radix side, vice versa for Bulldog. As it looks like it's going to be another B here. Skux going to get a little bit of tag damage done, but now here comes 3 players moving on towards short, 2 coming in towards Monster as well. Skux spraying on through, won't be able to find anything. Nuke Dog is going to trade for CP Magic, as Misfit's also going to fall. It's going to be in favour of the Bulldog side. Cell's going to end up going as well, so Luzza have to play very, very close range angles, as it will be just the smoke helping him out. We'll pick up Wafu at least, going over the board. Can't see the head of the player on site. It's going to be K+ who picks up, and now Smooya with 2 HP. Nuke Dog shuts him down. That's going to be 11th round in favour of Bulldog. A very eerily similar scoreline to what we saw on Nuke.
Yeah, very. Oh man, Nuke Dog cleaning up. You know, he tagged him down to 2 HP. He deserved that kill there. And as I said before the game, if Nuke Dog steps up on any map, Bulldog can just take it. Like, look at him, 17. The scores are very equal. Skux, I haven't seen much from him, but we don't need to. He's got his other teammates just doing it all for him. He's still being alive in the crucial rounds, so he's doing his job perfectly.
Alright, so we all see the pistol round coming through. Bulldog going to be on CT side, and Radix going to need to play aggressive as hell to really win this pistol round. This pistol round is going to be once again so crucial for the T side to end up winning it. Here they go, execution on towards the B side. B Magic tapping away, but he will pick up the headshot through the smoke onto Brody C now. Misfit's going aggressive with a Glock, but he won't find anything. B Magic instead with a very nice double will get taken down in the end, but the bomb has gone down for Radix, so they will have the bomb plant economical advantage at least. 4 versus 3 situation. Bulldog going to start their retake, setting up here. 2 players coming in from the back, 2 players coming in from CT. Wafu has got the diffuse kit. He has got 28 HP, so honestly not the best thing for him to be going in entry, but ultimately it might end up working out for him. He is going to challenge onto Seld. He will pick up that one, but Seld gets traded out very, very nicely. 2 versus 3 situation as Skux, he's on site trying to look for whatever he can find. Smooya and Luzza all coming in from short. Smooya gets spotted out, and Nuke Dog tapping away. He ain't going to find anything. Instead, Luzza going to pick up K+, and the defuse will get stuck. Nuke Dog's going to pick up a headshot, and now Smooya once again in a situation where they're going to be able to steal away the defuse. It's going to be Nuke Dog getting the... No way!
Wow.
The time was played well on the Radix side. I thought Bulldog had it for sure, but the timer ticks way too far, and the time play from Radix.
This could be it. This could be the comeback.
This could be the comeback. You're right.
They've got the pistol round. If they win the buy round, or if they don't get eco'd, that's a big thing. Because I see Radix do it all the time. They overextend, just like in that pistol round. Misfit pushing when he doesn't need to. The smokes are down. Play the site. Don't push unless you know you can. And Misfit hasn't really shown much aggression as such, and it hasn't paid off that round. So there you go. Taking down Blizzard and Smooya actually, Wafu, and still got quite good HP here. They could just go and save these guns. B Magic's in a great position to just walk down to connector, grab the gun, but I think they're going for the round win. Yep, it looks like they're gonna try and go for this retake. Wafu's feeling or B Magic as he's taken down by Brody, but Wafu's probably gonna play the card right, get the AK, go save and T-spawn, and yeah, there you go. As predicted, it's the right thing to do. As long as Brody and these three stay alive, this will be great going into the next round. Sloppy, but they'll still be alright money wise. Because Seld can drop his AK for Smooya. As we've seen on Nuke, he will give up his economy for Smooya, as it's proven that he can win the game. But we have seen Smooya now stepping up. 3k, even though they are eco frags, it's still something. It's still him showing dominance. So they're not overextending. They're letting Wafu save this, which is the right thing to do. So well played by Radix.
3 versus 1. Radix will stay alive for the most part. They will also be the AK saved for the Bulldogs side. So 6-11 Radix will be up one more. And Smooya now starting to get himself really truly shown up now. He is still second from the bottom, but he's still on double digits on kills here. They'll drop in the same 60 bombs that we were seeing yesterday, but still it's going to restart kicking up in this next round, in this next half. So Radix really need him to be on point for this next one. I think you're right about that. And this might be the point where he starts things off. Nuke Dog goes aggressive, gets taken down with the AK, and Asmi tramming his way on through, but 2 kills coming in from Bulldog. At least it will be traded back out by Misfit to turn it back into the advantage. Seld gets 1 as well, and B Magic going to be the last man alive in jungle. Seeing what you can find. 3 players to be finding here. The bomb's probably going to go down on this B site, and it probably will end up being the 7th round for Radix at this point. Not a whole lot you can do in this instance with just a 5-7 in hand.
Skux getting 2 kills is great. As I said before, he hasn't really been showing what he did on Nuke, but he doesn't need to. And there, he's still got it. He's still got his form. Nothing's changed. He just needs to be in the right position. So Skux, still a great player there on an eco. Nuke Dog maybe should have been playing a different position, but I don't blame him. Confident. They knew they probably wouldn't have won the round anyway. But if he's confident enough to go for a spray down like that, if that would have paid off, that would have been Radix gone. Like they would have been tilted, because that would have been insane if he did. But it's a game of chance, so you got to take that risk. And B Magic. Well, Seld's gonna be quite annoyed about that. I don't know how he snuck up, but
I think he overextended, and B Magic just holding down his anger at jungle, just picked up a nice headshot, and that was going to be pretty much that one done and dusted there. Sadly, he wasn't able to live to tell the tale, but at least he will do some damage on the end of that round. So Radix now buying up Laza with the AWP. Smooya is still going in with the AK. Again, probably like you said, you know, not just being really mindful now of where they put the AWP. So Smooya probably going to get himself on the board a little bit further before he starts playing the aggressive AWP. But so far, when it comes down to aggression from the T side, they're going pretty hard and fast in towards this site. Smooya spawning out the first into Wafu, tagged him down to 44 HP. But Brody C as well with a chance here. Smooya is still spraying on through, can't find the wall bangers.
Spamming
instead,
at the wrong spot.
Exactly the wrong spot. Skux might be in with a good opportunity to re-find some information. Managed to pick up a pick. He does manage to find Smooya, spraying on through to find Body C, but he can't find the kill instead. That's going to be 1 pick that falls in favour of Bulldog, despite the early advantage going towards Radix now. 5-on-4 situation. Bombs heading up towards mid. There's 3 players on the walls of Bulldog's site. So I mean, you know, it could end up being a very good opportunity for them to rotate that bomb away towards another site, see if they can try and, obviously they prompted out the rotation already, so if they go quick, that'd be basically 2 players they have to deal with.
Yeah, picking off Smooya that early is great. As I said, he hasn't been doing amazing, but the kills are kills. If it's on Smooya, who has been showing him stepping up in these past few rounds, it's better to shut him down now, rather than late round. And it looks like the bomb will be getting planted. Radix have got control of the site nearly. Brody cleaning up. There you go. It's all on cables, and that's just Now, I know what he was going for. He wanted to get on before they expected it, but at the same time, not with your flash out. Just get the M4 and just you have a better chance. It's just like that round where Misfit running down with his knife out, and I think both teams now are gonna have to really focus. None of these silly mistakes, because Radix are warmed up. Bulldog still warmed up. They just need the right setup, and that's what they're trying to find. One pushing long here. They know there's two.
Oof.
Now, yeah.
The headshots will rain on through.
Wafu though, that was
Nuke Dog, very nicely done there. Yeah. Wafu going to get one. Yeah, you're right, but Cell there trading back out. Be managing to see what you can find, but Brody C picks up that one kill. So it will only be one landing for the Bulldog side, as now Skux will have to set up a retake. He's going for the backstab. He was a little bit too late with the P250, but
Skux could get Misfit.
He could get Misfit. You're right about that, but the
AK.
AWP has been saved. The AK could get picked up. I don't think they realise exactly where he is, so it might just end up being picking that one up, running away with that one, and again, just saving for the CT side. And, no armor, a Molotov on his side. That's probably the best he's probably looking for at this point. Actually the best case scenario for him at this point. So it will be right setting themselves up to try and hold on towards the A site. They will waste some utility in the interim, but they will enable them to get the bomb down pretty safely and without any risk to Skux. We're going to see the pause coming out. I'm not sure if this is from Bulldog or Radix. I'm not sure if it's technical or tactical. We'll find out in just a little second. Yeah. But for all intents and purposes, this round has just officially taken Radix to 9.
I'm going to guess it's a Bulldog pause, as... How many rounds have they got in a row? Let's have a look. Well, it's going to be 5. But they are pausing at the right time. It was a close 11-4. They got the pistol round. And they've just got 2 buy rounds now. Well, oh no, sorry, this is Nico from Bulldog, but I think it's what they want to do is find this setup, something to stop it, because if Radix get momentum and Brody's playing as he is and he keeps his form up, you don't need Smooth to step up, you don't need Misfit to play well, because Brody's been cleaning up the site, and as you saw when he goes into B, checks water, cleans up, it doesn't matter if he dies because they're all on site, and he's confident. So let's see what setup they come up with. I'm sure Skux will be dropping or keeping this AK and giving the AWP to maybe Nuke, or buying an AWP. I'm not sure if that's for him or Nuke, as I guessed. I think Nuke will be hitting these shots.
Nuke Dog, yeah, I think you're right about that. I mean, he showed up supremely early on in the matchup. He showed up incredibly so far today. And the AWP in his hands probably would be a very good call on the side of Bulldog. Trying to get himself in those right positions where he can shut down Radix. It will be some very crucial kills. The key thing about getting the AWP, however, is that it's a huge investment. In fact, this round in general is going to be a huge investment for Bulldog. So it could end up being an easy reset for the CT side, and that would mean Radix will actually even it up at 11-11.
Yeah, exactly. Nuke Dog is. I want to see it spawn here. It's not in any favour for a push, so I don't think there'll be anything aggressive that Nuke Dog will try do. But maybe holding long from far back and just getting fast rotates. Yeah, it could be a boost somewhere. Maybe I'm not sure. But if K+ and Nuke Dog can get a setup on long or an aggressive peak, get the pick on Misfit really, or either one, maybe even Luzza. If he can beat Luzza with the AWP now, there's one, and getting a second.
K+ spraying onto Luzza, nicely done. AWP will see if he can try and back the Molotov will land. It will push him away. So 12 HP, just about escapes with his life. And Bulldog so far setting themselves up for the 2-for-1 trade out. It's going to work out in their favour, and Luzza, not going to be able to time with that AWP. Smooth is going to move on through towards mid. If B-Magic peeks out on this cross, this could be a very easy headshot coming in, but I think he's expecting it here. The boost will actually come out, and this could work out so well. Smooth is spraying on through, ain't going to find anything. He will land some tags, but not much more than that, as now it will be 2 players for the A site up towards long. Bombs on its rotation there. Hasn't been spotted out just yet. The smokes will land. B-Magic is going to see what you can find. He gets the smoke out towards truck as well. And the T side almost ready to push on through towards this site, and instead actually no, they're going to change their mind, head over towards B, because look at this, it's a perfect timing. The rotation has been called. It's going to be one player heading over towards long, one player heading over towards the connector area, and Smooth, you're going to see if he can make some noise over in this area as a lurker. See if he can prompt out another rotation once again. There's 2 players back on site. K+ is expecting the long side push, and this can end up working out for them. 30 seconds on the clock now. There's going to be the first picks coming in, and they line up for them. It's going to be all Smooya now on the lurk. 20 seconds on the clock. That, I think, is mathematically impossible for him to be able to pick this up unless he goes aggressive, picks up those 2 kills, and closes it out for Radix. It's got to be playing far back from the Bulldog site. 10 seconds on the clock, and they are running away with it. They have the bomb control, and they know they don't even need to take this fight. They're not going to give Smooya any chance at all. They're even going to be going a little bit aggressive on K+. The other player all the way back. No chance for Smooya. He'll get the AWP, and he'll run away. Doing it the 12th round to Bulldog, and Radix will be shut down in round 21.
Now, if you look at the economy, Smooya's doing fine because, well, as they've got all these rounds in a row, their economy's already strong. So him not dying just meant that he didn't get any like round loss bonus. So Smooya won't be that bothered, neither will any of Radix, but at the same time, that is a round which their long aggression, they kept leaking, and it should have been solved. Once Nukedog got that pick, they should have thought, right, we know they're pushing, we know they're aggressive, let's just slow down, get a pick. As Smooya went into B solo, they didn't have time to rotate, but why is Smooya going by himself? That's what I'm wondering. I just don't think that was the right move. After getting 2 frags, that's nice, but no.
We'll talk about the right moves. We will actually be seeing Smooya with the AWP this time. Picks up the first kill, looking for the second, but Nukedog through the smoke picks it up. Luzza's tagged down low as well. After the very aggressive push left them with low health in a 2-on-4 situation, it will be Bulldog losing a man, but picking up the defuse. And now Radix going to start being a little bit on edge here. The money is not looking like the greatest in the world. They can scrape together a force if they want to. But it's going to be going to be very, very awkward if they want to do that. As well as that, that's going to leave them potentially with the Bulldog map point there. You know, like that'll be 14-9 if they can pick that up. Eco 15-9, and Radix, it'll be all on them to see if they can try and pick up an overtime again. Which, as we saw in the last map, they just weren't able to do it.
No, not all. Nuke a bit late on the spot in mid, and he hasn't seen Misfit. So he's doing the right thing by falling back here and just playing the sides. I can imagine they'll boost Nuke up on a site somewhere, and I think this is Skux, is it, who's just boosted up and going for a pick? Yeah, Skux getting taken down by Luzza. It's unfortunate because it's paid off before, and I know that they'll be wanting to get an early pick, and Brody getting him whilst blind. That's
good play onto Brody.
Well played that.
Managed to pick up the second kill as well for Radix as well. So Luzza and Brody, good plays into the site. It will be up 2 kills in favour of them against Bulldog. And like we said, you know, they needed to win this round. It was very crucial for them to win it if they didn't want to take it to map point. Bulldog, as a result, may be on for a bit of economical damage if they end up losing all 3 of their players, especially with that AWP in the hands of Nukedog. He's playing very, very close to Luzza. And oh, look at this B-Magic playing so close as well. It's going to end up being so good for them. But instead, Luzza's going to pick up the first kill onto Nukedog. B-Magic still waiting on for a little bit more. 35 seconds on the clock. It will be K+ chiming onto Smooya, seeing what he can find. He's going to get tagged down very, very low. But it will be Brody that picks up that second kill. And K+ is going to be left all alone with 2K to go behind him. It will be the bomb going down on the B site. And Radix are going hunting. They want to be able to pick up this guy. They want to be able to pick up this rifle and do some serious damage to the Bulldog economy, because if they do, then that could be so crucial for them. AWP picked up by K+. He's going to have to run away from this one, but it looks like it will be a 10th round on the board for Radix, and just a survival situation for K+.
Yeah, definitely. Smooya, even though he didn't do anything that round, he still kept them like in fear. Kept K+ on the A site. Their fake worked perfectly, because I think is what's going through Bulldog's head is if they've spotted Smooya, Smooya is going to be the one taking the site with him. He lurked 1 round and it didn't work. Brody, on the other hand, being the entry fragger, wherever he is, they're going to go, and he was on B. Bulldog are overthinking this. They need to wait until bomb is spotted and the bomb is on the site. They're rotating too fast, and I think it's nerves, but Bulldog and Radix, the score's getting closer to what I predicted, 16-12. It could be done. And Radix's money isn't even that strong, so let's have a quick look. It's, if they win this round and lose the next, they'll still have enough to buy, but it's gonna be close. whatever happens.
Well, speaking of close, it would be the 1-for-1 trade out, traded back into a 2-for-1 there for Radix. Cell falling, K+ and B Magic falling for Bulldog, and now they will have the man advantage and map control going towards mid, going towards long, wanting in that direction. Smooya picks up Skux, opens up the B site as well, so he's going to get his way onto there, seeing if he can find anything. There's also going to be Wafu holding back towards the A site. They are right there, sprays on through, picks him up, and that's going to be nuked with the AWP. The bomb's going down on A, however, he's going to start things off nicely, picks up the first, and now the P2K is out, seeing what you can find. There's one player up towards the boost spot, seeing what you can find here, and it's just going to be nothing coming out. Lazar's going to, nothing still is completely, like, they're both like kissing each other at this point. They are so close, 3-1 now. And all on Nuke Dog to see if he can find an ace clutch at this point. If he manages to do it, then that'll be insane stuff coming out from Bulldog. The bomb is ticking now. He's going to spot at the first, but he can't land the quick scope. He manages to pick up the headshot, but it will be the double peek from Smoothie that shuts him down. 2 kills for him. 11 rounds will be on the board for Radix. And Bulldog now, not that great in the money situation.
No, not at all. They didn't pick up the AWP from that last round, which I find weird. Maybe Luz's not feeling the AWP, or they know they're going to be on an eco. So, Bulldog are playing this right. They've gone for the double eco. They're going to get full utility going into the next round. But the only way I see them winning this next round is an organised push, like Nuke Dog and K+ did on long. They need something like that. They need the info, because Overpass is a big map, as we know. And if the T side have so much control, well, fakes like we saw in that other round can happen all the time, and you won't know how to counteract it, especially as a mixed team, because you've never seen them do a fake before. Smooya trying to get his way onto this little boost spot, seeing over this smoke maybe. Oh well. Haven't seen that angle before, and well, it's not bad. It's working out. Wafu catching him out. Great play, patience. That he must have heard him drop so many times, and patient plays.
You're right about that. I was surprised that Smoothie actually managed to not spot that one. He was looking in all the wrong places in that case, and as a result, it's been an AK in the favour of Bulldog, as well as that the man of blind until Cell does that, picks up Wafu. There's going to be attacks coming in from B Magic, can't find the entire kill. They're both sitting up towards short, and the sandbags, they're going to have to back off and see if they can try and make it from another angle. They've lost the AK. Bracy is also going to see if he can spot down K+, who's going to be walking with the Deagle there. Going to be Misfit picking up the first, but the Deagle won't be able to land. Brody picks that one up. B Magic now last one alive with the Deagle in hand, and will get shut down. At the very least, Radix will lose 3 players, so Bulldog will have that going for them, but it's still money that they can recover from. It will be economy control at best, so a victory from Bulldog could end up doing some damage to the Radix economy. It will be a force from a couple of players, but Brody, Misfit and Cell, they're still doing alright.
Yeah, definitely. You can see that Radix is a very strong T-sided team, especially with Smooth with an AWP now. We know how aggressive he is. Even on CT side, he'll still push up. This is going to favour him a lot going into this round. And Brody and Smooya, so Brody's going to be second and getting a fast kill onto Nuke. That's the AWP gone, and the AWP gone on Radix as well. So even player count, but Wafu and his HP, maybe he's been over peaking a little bit. He knows he can kill them. He knows he can win this game for them, but at the same time, he needs the utility. He needs to flash in if he wants to peak, because Radix are ready for anything right now. So
4-on-4 situation. Wafu the most vulnerable player on the Bulldog side. 2 players on either side. So Radix will be pushing on through towards the A side. It looks like they're all going to be stacking up with the AKs in hand. They have to deal with M4s. So who's going to win out these aim deals? Bulldog or Radix? We'll find out now. 50 seconds on the clock. They're moving closer and slowly. They have got a flashbang. They have got some smokes to cover off some areas of plant there. It will be on the default area. But look at that, the instant response from the Bulldog side. 2 Molotovs will push Lazar straight out of position. And now Radix are going to be running out of time. They're going to have to think about rotating. And look at this. Bulldog, they're taking a chance. They're going to have all 4 players onto the site. This may end up working out for them. The bomb will go down from Cell. It's going to be Skux trying to see what he can find over towards the boost spot. The bomb does go down. It's a 3 versus 4 situation. K+ pushing over close towards the smoke. Going to see if he can spot out Cell. Is going to be right there. Can he spot out 2? Oh my god, his crosshair's right on there. Skux going to pick up 1. Cell goes around the side, looking to connect the spray, but he won't be able to land it. It's going to be Laza in a 1 versus 3 situation, watching out for the bomb plant area. Wafu makes himself known. He spots out the position, and that's going to be all 3 players like a firing squad watching down towards the middle area. B-Magic's going to stick the defuse. It's going to be all on Laza now. He picked up Wafu, but the bomb is going to get defused, and Laza still managing to pick up 3 kills in that case. Will do a lot of damage to the Bulldogs side, and that is going to be 14-12 in favor of Bulldog. My God, what a round.
Laza is playing incredible. Even though they lost that round, Laza has been... He's been trying so hard. It's exact same with Brody and Smooth. They've been doing incredible. Seld, on the other hand, and Misfit, the actual Radix members are falling behind, almost.
Oh my God.
Wow. The team kill to Brody from Smooth. I didn't even notice.
That's not how you want to end things off, like after a round like that, Bulldog.
I don't want to say anything, but I did predict a 16-12. It's looking quite close. So, wow.
Dear God, that is not how I'm like pretty much 100% sure that is exactly how Radix did not want that to go. As Bulldog will be significantly advantaged here. The Tech 9s will be coming out from all players of Radix except for Brody C, who will be on with the AKs. But good God, Bulldog. Good God, that's going to help them out so much in this instance when they were almost up against it. It was going to be such a crucial round, and Radix... Smoothie essentially just threw that away for them, sadly. But look at this. In fact, taking a look at the current map position, they've left A site entirely open to middle, and they've got the bomb down. But look at this. Nuke Dog might be able to take down Misfit. He's got a Tech 9, picked up the headshot, but there's going to be K+ that finishes it off. Has bomb control as well, so the rotations can be called in from the Bulldog Esports side. They can sweat up this crossfire, and they can shut out Radix from even getting themselves any further. It's going to be K+ that peaks anyway. You're right. Brody C takes him down. A 4 versus 3 situation in advantage of Radix. We sell trying his way onto the B side, but the FAMAS wins it out from Sculpture in a 3 versus 3 situation. They're still rotating. They're taking a long time to get there. It's all the way up towards Park Fountain. B-Magic going to spell. They're going to hear something over towards middle area and see if they can get anything. 55 seconds on the clock now. They've got to start pushing. They've got to start getting onto his site. Scott's going to go ahead and rotate on through. All 3 players in connected. They're going to set themselves up to the backstab, and B-Magic takes down the bomb planter again. Smooth, you're off point. That's going to cost them a lot as Brody C comes in from toilets. B-Magic kicks out the kill. It's going to be Laza. A 1 versus 3 situation. Taps away, picks up the headshot, and now it's on 2 players there for the Bulldog side. 35 seconds on the clock. Laza has to clutch this out to hold on to this second map. Wafu's watching the cross. It's going to be 1 peek. That's always going to be able to do. But he picks up the headshot. Oh my God. Skux picks it up anyway. But good God, Laza. So close.